listen. That's the pedal smacking the stop. You should not be able to do that. Listen to that again. Well, what do you say, ladies and gentlemen? We talk about this e-brake that we got installed. See if it's actually worth it or not. Promised you guys we would do a video. Let's go do a video and then we'll talk about my thoughts. I don't like it. We pay good money for a company to just laugh at us. What are they thinking? This thing stopped really good before I put the e-brake in it. I didn't put it in. The dealer put it in. Another reason why we took it to the dealer was because it liked to overheat. Well, guess what? Just from going up there and gunning it, it was at 5 bars. Again, what am I supposed to do? Use this thing as a yard ornament, an expensive yard ornament? I've had about enough. I'm tired of spending my money with this company that don't give a shit about us and they laugh at us. I really like this machine. I like the fit, the finish, and the style. A lot of thought was brought into this machine, and it really is an impressive machine. Don't get me wrong, is that shitty brake pedal gonna stop me from riding it? Nope, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. This thing rides really, really good. It feels good when you're in the seat driving it. It's soft. It's got tons of power, especially with my clutch kit. But the thing I hate the most is this machine stopped on a dime, just like my OG 800 in there does. It stopped on a dime before it had the e-brake recall done. Now the pedal actually hits the floor, the stopper. There's a stopper back there. It hits that all the way to the floor. Some could argue that maybe the dealer didn't get all the air out of the lines. But you know what? I'm not here to try and fix that. CFMOTO needs to fix it for us. Not just me, us. We the people that have this thing. Me personally, I'm not gonna try and bleed those to see if that will fix it. Because number one, I took it to a dealer, a CFMOTO dealer, to have it done. And I trust that dealer. I am very firm that they did their job properly because I trust the dealer. And I kind of knew that this was going to happen because those calipers are actually not that great of a caliper. Now these calipers have a slight problem to where they do hold air because of the bleeder and all of that stuff. But all the other units that have these style calipers stop like shit. My Overland, it stops okay. It's pretty good for what it is. My OG 800, it stops on a dime. This thing, before we did that, stops on a dime. Why does it stop like crap now, CFMOTO? Is it because you need to redesign some rear calipers? Or you know what would be better? Give us the old calipers. Give us the old calipers back. Design like you did back in 2016, 2015 era, 2017 era, and put an e-brake right there on the shaft. Give us a whole separate e-brake system. My XL, you better hope and pray you're not going down a mountain and you need to stop, because it's crappy. I had to upgrade the master cylinder to make it stop somewhat decent, and it still don't stop like it should. The rotors in the back are way too small. Same with the fronts. They need to be a little larger diameter. A little larger diameter of a rotor would probably fix all these issues, even with the crappy rear caliper design. Now, I'm not here to hate on CFMOTO. I love my CFMOTOs. I thoroughly enjoy my CFMOTOs, and I keep buying them because I love them. I don't hate them, I don't dislike them, but I would like to see, as a growing company, actually listen to us owners and do right by us owners. And then, and only then, will we have what's right. Some of us paid upwards to $20-some thousand for this unit. I didn't pay that, but a lot of people did. This unit, I believe we paid $17,000 out the door for. $17,000 for a unit that doesn't stop worth a shit. What if I'm on the trail and I need to stop right now? guess what? CFMOTO isn't stopping for me. I'm going to end up hitting somebody and hurting them, or maybe me getting hurt. Then who's liable? Is the dealer that installed those, or is it CFMOTO that told the dealer they had to install them? As I stated, I only had this machine out one time, and I enjoyed every last bit of it. It's a very nice machine. Fit and finish is done very well. A lot of thought went into this. CFMOTO fixed some of the issues that there was on the older models. I get it. They're trying to do what's right and bring us good things and nice things. But at the end of the day, that still doesn't help us from not stopping. And the thing is, I took this to the dealer and they told me that a relay, mind you, this machine has 6 miles. 6 miles on it. They told me that a relay up front was corroded and that's why it was overheating. Well, if you remember back in my other video where I showed that it was overheating. Dang! Dang! Dang, son! This, holy crap, he's back there. Mud slows you down quite a bit. And everybody said it was mud this, mud that, mud, 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 mud. The radiator fan was running full blast. And I want to reiterate that mud, 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 because it was thick chunks of mud from me flinging it off of the tires and it throwing it into the cab. That's another thing I don't like, but that doesn't bother me. I don't bother getting necked in the back of the head with mud. I don't care. We were not riding in water. We were not riding in anything muddy. There was no mud in, on, or near that radiator. It was mud that was literally flung from the rear tires up into the cab and was laying on the dash. And then my buddy roosting me, throwing mud up in the air, and it landed on the dash. So I can see where you watch that video and you're like, well, Red, you was riding in the mud. Of course it was overheating. We weren't. We were riding in soft grass that was getting flung onto us. We weren't in no water puddles. We weren't in no mud puddles. No water went through the chassis at all. Okay? But I also want to say this. Just riding it up and down these roads here, brand new before it was ever out on the trail. And right now, again, after they said the relay was corroded and they had to clean a relay, the fan wasn't kicking on. Well, I can assure you the fan was kicking on because I got video proof of it. But just doing this on the clean asphalt, whenever you get in it, step in it, it climbs straight to 5 bars and it'll hold it. It does not overheat when it's sitting there idling. It drops down and runs at 3. If it was overheating, it would be overheating no matter what you're doing. With that said, at this point in time, I'm not going to recommend this machine. If you have one and you love it, great, because we have one and we love it. But you know, the constant overheating, it just makes me worry if I want to take it on a long trip, which it is going on a long trip and not next month. I'm taking it whether she breaks or not, but I'm taking the OG 800 that can drag it back if we pop ahead. Because I'm going to run it, overheating or not. Because here's the thing. I don't per se think that it's actually overheating, which is why I'm not afraid to drive it. I think that the gauge on the instrument cluster is actually way off and needs recalculated. That's what I think. And I think a simple software fix or a new cluster CFMOTO could send all of us could potentially fix that, or even a different sensor, a different calibrated temp sensor or something along the lines. I don't feel that it's actually overheating. I feel like it's lying to us. And the reason I say that is because when these overheat, I've overheated them before. When they overheat, coolant starts coming out. They start smelling funny. They start stumbling and running really, really rough and bad and falling on their face. I don't want to make this a hate video because I truly love CFMOTO. I love the community. We love the machines. I truly do. But we're not talking about an $8,000 machine here. We're talking about a $17,000 out the door machine. And in some places, some people have told me $24,000. I believe that'd be Canada and other countries. But things need to be right, especially the brakes. If that gauge is lying to me, that's the least of my worries. It's me putting my wife and my kids in this thing and making sure that at the end of the day they can stop. Now, I am going to say this. That e-brake grabs real nice. It grabs really nice. I actually was going to unload it off the trailer, and I'm giving it gas, and she ain't moving. And I'm like, oh, duh. I took it and had the e-brake installed. I'm used to my brake pedal e-brake thing. You just push the pedal and it's released. And I'm like, wow, that thing actually grabs. So when I was driving it, I pulled her. She said, "Arr!" So I guess we got that going for us. That's a good thing. A lot of you think that CFMOTO actually sponsors me and takes care of me and gives me free stuff. That is the farthest from the truth. CFMOTO does not do anything for me. They don't even send me thank you letters for spending over $100,000 with them on machines. So I don't want you to get the wrong picture. CFMOTO don't sponsor me. From what I've been told, CFMOTO don't even like me. So why do I support them? I don't. I support you. I support you, and, well, I have fun being the underdog. I have fun being the guy that shows up in a Chinese machine that everybody hates so much. I have fun being that guy, and most importantly, I have fun with all of you. And I hope you guys like this video. Please hit that subscribe button, that share button. Leave us a comment below if you have one of these. Did you get the e-brake installed and have the same problem? Please put it down below, because we know the big guys are going to watch this. They're not going to like this, and I don't care. But if they hear it from people more than me, they can't say I'm hating, because you know that it's coming. They're going to say I'm hating. I'm not hating. I'm going to make it very clear. I'm not hating. I'm going to tell you, go buy a CFMOTO. Go buy an XL. Go buy a ZFORCE 1000. Go buy an Overland, an 800, a 600, a 500, 400. Buy all those machines. I have them. I love them. I have no complaints. Do they have quirks? Sure. Every machine does. But this is dangerous. Does it stop? Yep. You did see that it does stop about 6 lengths later. But it does stop, you know. And now I jammed on it. Look, listen, listen. That's the pedal smacking the stop. You should not be able to do that. Listen to that again. It didn't do that before. None of my other machines do that. I don't know if anybody can get CFMOTO to help us. Let me know. Leave us a comment down below. Peace out. God bless. We'll see you in the next one.